Wait till you see. I got new maps today.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
That's just number 2. There's 4 of them.
Wow.
I know my board's not big enough, but these are the latest maps for Plan B.
Ah.
Yes, Plan B. Look, this is just 2 of them. I'm gonna need a bigger board like that. Remember the size of that one.
What is that? The caldera? Is that a secret? Very nice.
And there's 4 of them.
That's nice.
Oh, holy cow, I can't wait to get those up. So you'll know what I'll be doing tomorrow.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like you're really there, hanging out your laundry.
With that there. With that map, you mean?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Cindy, and we're the Hoosier Sisters in search of Forrest Fenn's treasure. And today we're going to talk about the 6 questions that came out on Mysterious Writings. And they're interesting, and thank you, Jenny, for getting those from Forrest. And yay. And I'll go ahead and read the first one, and we'll start there. It's been over 8 years since you hid your treasure chest to silently wait for the finder. Have you ever been tempted to zoom in on Google Earth to see if the chest is visible or still there? What do you think you would see? The answer, he said, was, I have zoomed into the hiding place several times, but I wasn't looking for the treasure. It cannot be seen on Google Earth. The only changes to that site today are those that nature has made. So for those who think they can zoom in on the chest and see it, I would say this is telling them that they cannot see it. So they might rethink that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, confirmation is, again, of something that he's already told us. Google Earth doesn't go down far enough.
Right.
Stand by, I gotta fix a light.
Okay.
Oh, it made my hair green.
Are you good?
I'm good. Too much chlorine in the pool.
The other thing is, he said he has zoomed in several times, but wasn't looking for the treasure. What do you think he was looking for?
Indeed.
Yeah, what was he zooming in for?
That's a good question.
And if he means he's zoomed in several times, does that mean like he zoomed in, once a year? And, so Google could have changed its view, I suppose. It changes every so often. Was it just to see if there was a different Google view, or what? I mean, what other purpose?
Write that down. We need to study that.
Okay. Well, I do have it written down.
What?
I do have it written down.
Okay, write that down for me, would you?
Okay. You have anything else to add to that question?
No, that was you had the good addition there. Yeah, I thought it was just reaffirming what he had told us earlier, but yeah, what was he zooming in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody think about that. Give us some comments below.
Mm-hmm.
Comments are my favorite part.
I'm glad.
Okay, here's question 2. Are you ever fearful your special spot has lost its charm? Could it? In The Thrill of the Chase, page 125, you mention how some of your most memorable spots have seen strangers cast their own hooks into them. Could strangers do that to the place where the chest rests? or do you feel your special spot will always be secure in solitude? The answer, I am almost umbilically attached to the spot, and as I approach 89 years, my desire to be there is still strong. The immediate landscape will probably remain about the same for as long as time has to go. In his answer, it doesn't say that the spot will stay secure in solitude. So he's not confirming that it is, I don't know, in solitude, the spot. But he just said it will remain the same. So, I mean, I guess maybe we've heard in the past that it is a secure place, that there's a lot of solitude, but I don't know. Probably, I guess.
Okay. It is not going to remain the same. It is going to be at least a tourist spot for every Fenn searcher. Eventually probably we'll all go there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that up, but it's, like, say we're out exploring someplace and we see a placard that says, here was so and so, like, say somebody found the lost Dutchman or whatever, and you think they're going to put a plaque there to say, hey, this is where that treasure was at. I'm thinking that they will. The spot won't never be the same. But if it was only a special spot in his mind and heart, it could still stay the same.
But you're talking about after it's found, that they'd probably put some kind of placard or trail to it.
Right.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess up until that time, it would remain the same, except for maybe, grow some trees and stuff.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not too much information in that question that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I think that he just answers the questions, he just answers them. He doesn't try to throw clues into them. Except for one question on here, I might think differently, but really that's all I think he ever does, is just answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question 3. There are so many truly unique artifacts placed in the treasure chest. Each holds a beautiful story that keeps getting longer. As these treasures continue to endure the passing of time, what do you imagine they're experiencing? Do you feel the conditions have been harsh or kind? The answer, I have not been back to the treasure chest since I hid it more than 8 years ago. Perhaps the artifacts are enjoying each other's company as they patiently listen for the clomp of a boot. To me, that question tells me nothing.
Tells me one thing.
Okay.
It's not in water, because you wouldn't hear the clump of a boot. It would be more of a splash of a boot.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So where would you be? You would hear a clump. You could be buried, or you could be hidden.
Hard ground. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very creative, though.
The whole question and answer, yes.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Lovely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question 4. Many searchers feel they are battling minds with you, as if they are playing a chess game to win the chest. Do you see your treasure hunt as a competition between you and us, or do you feel that your job in writing the poem was actually as an ally to help us find your treasure? Why do you think no one has been able to say, checkmate, Forrest Fenn? The answer, several dozen hunters have already claimed to possess the treasure, but none could tell me the correct hiding place or send me photos. The treasure chest is still in the Rocky Mountains, where I hid it more than 8 years ago. All the video makers and bloggers who have presented entertainment evidence to the contrary are mistaken. Oh, the poem was written to assist all searchers. In my mind, studying the clues is tantamount to using a road map to get from one place to another. So, there's a few things here I want to touch on. When he says that all of the video makers and bloggers who have presented entertaining evidence to the contrary, he's talking about bloggers and vloggers who say that the chest has been found. That's what he's referring to.
Right.
Right. And I know that that some people may think that he isn't happy with vloggers and bloggers, but I wanted to say that before we started this, I emailed Forrest, and he did answer, and I asked what he thought about us starting to do the videos when there are so many already, and that's one he did answer, and he said, sure you should. There's room for everyone. So, I mean, I just wanted to put that out there because Forrest wasn't against the people who are doing YouTubes.
Mm-hmm.
He was supportive of it.
Yep.
And he probably still is, as long as we're respectful.
That's right.
Yeah. So, okay, and so the last part of that, in my mind, studying the clues is tantamount, which is as good as, to using a road map to get from one place to another. So each clue is a place, and you follow each place to get to the next, to get to the treasure.
Did he say that last part?
Yeah, you may read that again?
Yeah, I thought it stopped after he said,
No. Oh, you mean to each place? No, I made that part up.
oh, okay. Woo-wee.
I said to me, okay, so let me say, to me, okay, using a road map to get from one place to another. That's where he ended. So
Mhm.
I'm adding on, each clue is a place. So follow each place to get to the next. That's what I believe that says. What do you think it says? Do you mean read the answer, that last part?
No, I got that. That's why I thought, what?
Okay.
Yeah, he said it's like reading a road map to get from one place to the other.
Yeah.
And then that causes us to think, what? Why is each place or each clue then an individual place or close to that, you know? Is it 4 different spots on the, you know, on the map? Or is it one little tiny spot on the map?
Or is it 9 spots on the map?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting one.
And I think that most clues actually do have a spot. You know, take the canyon down. That's not really a spot, but I think that most of the clues do have a spot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else about that one?
Nope.
Okay. Number 5. You have such love for and fond memories of flying. Of all the flying you have done after the military, which was your favorite flight over the Rockies as a pilot and why? And which was your least favorite? The answer, an outstanding question, Jenny. My favorite flights were those when I headed alone and at 200 feet into the teeth of the Rockies, not knowing or caring where I would land. My least favorite were the 2 occasions when I lost my engine and was fortunate to find runways to land on. Okay, so what do you think about that whole 200 feet?
I was a little mortified when I first heard that because I'm like, but maybe since you just read it, I was thinking maybe that's when his engine failed. Then he got all the way down to 200 feet. Because think about it now, we all learned how far 200 feet is, right? 260 feet is a Manhattan city block. I don't live in Manhattan, so I'm thinking my little city block here is 200 feet. So from my stop sign to my other stop sign, that's how low that he was flying. That's 200 feet. I'm
So,
telling you what, I am in the basement. I mean, we know about crop dusters. I live here in the Great Corn Desert. We know about crop dusters. If one come by here at 200 feet, I am in the basement. I ain't even kidding you. And tornadoes don't even put me in the basement.
well, the 200 feet reference was not when he was going to crash land, because he said it's one of his favorite flights when he was alone and at 200 feet. So that's when he was happy doing that. And also, I Googled how low planes could fly, and they have
Okay.
to maintain an altitude of 500 feet. So, okay, so yeah, that doesn't make sense, but we've talked about this before. He kind of has the attitude where he can break the rules.
Yes, the rules do not apply to him. I've known people like that. And I guess right here, see this caldera right here? I guess you could get it 200 feet right there, but you better be hurrying your butt clip up a little bit. I don't know a lot about flying because I ain't.
She won't fly.
Nope, I told my babies don't ever move any place that I have to fly to because I won't come visit you.
Well,
That's bad.
maybe we have some pilots who can give us some ideas on that in the comments below. Also, Toby, didn't he fly? He could probably tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I think that's really all I have to say about that. Oh, the 200 feet thing. I wonder how many people are using that as the searcher that was within 200 feet.
Yeah, odd that he would just say that, huh?
Yeah, 200 feet. So it's like maybe he kind of threw that in there. And when I said like that, I don't really think he puts the clues into his answers really. That might be one where he did.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of messing with people. I don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
do we need to think of that as 200 feet or, on the surface?
Mm-hmm.
Something to think about.
Hmm.
Okay, question 6. Oh, this is the last question. We come to the last question of 6 questions. Question 42. I must give you the opportunity to offer any final words for them. What would you like most to say about the chase or 2 searchers? Here's his answer. Jenny, since these will be my last words on 6 questions, I would like to thank you for asking me to participate. It has been an enjoyable thinking experience over the years. I want to thank those of you who make up the community of searchers. It would be nice to meet each of you personally and share a bottle of grapette, but alas, it is not to be. I have decided to drastically curtail my social activities related to the chase. The number of emails that enter my inbox each day have become more than I can handle, so it is time for me to step back from my computer. I hope those to whom I cannot respond will blame my stamina and not my heart. I'm content with knowing the chase has rooted itself in hearts that will help it grow far beyond what I first imagined it could. I'll be enjoying much of my time playing with my little dog Willie and watching the seasons pass. Good luck and safe passage to all of you. So it's been kind of clear that he's pulling back in the last few months, but also in 2016 he told Jenny he was told to back away from his computer for medical reasons. That means he will not be responding to very many emails in the future. So that was in 2016. And if I recall, I remember an article that was early summer this past year where he said the same thing, that he would not be responding to emails, but he did continue to do so. So I think, like this chase is addictive to people, and it's addictive to him too. I think that he will have difficulty not being involved in some way, and maybe he just needs a break, we hope. But, if he is backing off, then it's probably better for us that he eases into his silence this way instead of, when he passes on, then it would be kind of abrupt for us. So this is probably the better way to do that, because
I see what you're saying. Kind of wean us off is what you're saying.
yeah, wean us off. Maybe that's what he's doing, and and probably he is wanting to slow down some, because I'm sure he's bombarded all the time with emails and phone calls and what have you.
And visitors at the house.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't just pop in. Well, some pop in uninvited, don't they?
Yes, they do. And they have the patience of Job there at that house.
They must.
Patience of Job they do right there at that house. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, really, what do you do when people are right in your yard?
Yeah, I'm sure it's really hard, and he's getting older and tired, and that I'm sure I bet you he reads every email still, even though there's tons of them. I bet you he reads them, but just doesn't respond. Yeah.
Well, here, this is from the bottom of my heart. I really and truly hope peace and contentment for Forrest Fenn. He's given us enough information that we can do this, and now the man needs some peace and quiet, and I hope that for him. I hope that he has achieved contentment.
I agree with you. I hate to see him back off of everything and lose his involvement, but this is the only chase in history, the only treasure hunt in history where the hider has been so involved in it. So we're very lucky in that way to be part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I too wish he finds lots of happiness and he has peace and enjoys the rest of his life. I hope it's a nice long one, and lots of fun with Willie, and maybe we'll hear from him here and there, and if not, that's okay. And yeah, we wish you lots of happiness and peace, Forrest.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's one more thing I wanted to do, and I got to get my book. Hang on.
Okay. This is the Valle Caldera in New Mexico. It's up at 9,000 feet. We went up there in June. I think you guys have heard this. And it snowed. It started snowing. We ran down the mountain. Not on our feet, in the car.
Okay, I just wanted to show this. This is the back of the Thrill of the Chase. And I'm showing this because I know that there's some people who didn't know that there's a marking on the chest that says I think it's CE5, but you can find this picture online and zoom in. It's here if you want to go look. That's where that marking is. I know some people ask. Also, this is a piano hinge, so I think that's kind of unusual that there's a piano hinge on this old chest. But anyway, I just wanted to show that because I knew some people were asking about that mark. And yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to tell everybody that I have not compared the pictures. You could line all them pictures up, and I could not pick out the one that's supposed to be the 1150 or the 1900s, 1800s, except that I've seen those recently. But as far as them side by side and comparing them, I've not done that. I've not seen it done. Cindy lives 4 hours away from me, so I haven't put them together or anything. So where I come from with my decision is that it's my feeling that it's not as ancient as it has been said to be. But like Cindy said, it could be buried in Tupperware and I wouldn't care. Oh, I don't mean buried. I say that every time.
Yeah. Well, it could be buried in Tupperware. You don't
That's
know.
right.
Or it may just be hidden. But yeah, no matter what the chest looks like or how it is, we're excited to be hunting for it. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Tupperware would be like a time capsule.
yeah. And and the chest, maybe inside the Tupperware, keeping it nice and fresh.
Oh.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what bronze would do inside a Tupperware. It might make it sweat.
Well, then I guess that's why it's wet.
Oh, you're just going in deep, ain't you?
Yeah, I don't think it's buried. And I don't think it's in Tupperware, but I don't know how it's hidden. But maybe I hope somebody finds it soon, and maybe it'll be us, or maybe it'll be you, or maybe who knows who it'll be. So yeah. Seems like there was something else. Oh.
What?
Again, I want to thank Jenny and her husband for all they do on Mysterious Writings and to sharing these questions with us, and also to let everyone know her book is on sale for, what is it, $15.99? It was $20 altogether for shipping and everything, right?
$20 altogether, shipped to my house and autographed.
Yeah, so it's on sale right now, and it's a really nice book with lots of treasure hunts. So y'all ought to grab it up while you can. Just thought I'd put that in there.
Yes, if I wasn't so excited about studying my new maps, I haven't started reading her book.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll have to sometime.
Hey, it's a long journey to New Mexico.
Yeah.
I can read on the way.
That's true.
I can actually read in the car.
That's true. That's good. Yeah. You don't do so well in that. Yeah, I like your caldera background. Nice.
We were standing right there.
Yeah.
That is a fence right there. But I think that's just because you can't go in at that particular spot, probably. Because I know you can go in around down in there.
Can you?
There's a little, well, for us living at the Ohio River, I call it a little creek, but they call it a river. It's right there. You just can't see it.
Yeah.
It's so little you could jump across it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's all I have to say. I did email the curator and asked for the weight of the chest and asked for more pictures, and I asked if it was lined with wood. So, and the curator told me that the senior curator will be going down to look at the chest again because there's been so much interest. So I did suggest that they bring it out and display it, and they'll probably get lots of searchers to come visit it. So anyway, just an update on that, and I will let everybody know what I find out if they let me know.
Wow.
But it's just fascinating, not that, it takes away from the chase, but it just gives mystery to the indulgence. And
no, nobody calls that. Toby
yes, Toby doesn't. Toby didn't know where it come from. But I'm going to tell you where it came from.
Okay, where'd it come from?
Okay, on Dale Neitzel's site, Forrest found an an old, I think he said like a thumb drive or something that had information about the chest, and it was called Indulgence. So Forrest did say that.
Wow.
So there you go.
Forrest found a thumb drive.
Yeah, I think it was like his old records, his own, like he got rid of his old computer and found that, a flash drive or something, and that it said that. It's on, okay, Google Dale Neitzel and Indulgence.
Oh, no, I believe you. I believe you. No, make no mistake about that. I never distrust what you're saying, okay? Yeah, you ain't lied to me yet.
So, yeah, so anyway, we did
Mhm.
call it Indulgence. And then
Well,
that's easier to say instead of saying the one at Forest and the one in Detroit.
so true, so true. And anyway, I broke up your train of thought.
Yeah, I think I was just saying that it doesn't matter if it is a twin to the Detroit chest. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
It just adds mystery to it all. Makes you wonder who messed up on that one.
right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
messed up or whatever.
Or what was someone thinking?
Yeah, what were they trying to do?
This is that emoji. That thinking emoji.
Ah, anywho, well, I guess that's it. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay, then we're going to sign off.
Okay, guess what I'm going to do after I eat supper, of course. Come on.
Look at your maps.
Yay. Yep.
They're very nice maps.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll discover something.
Oh my gosh, they're so detailed. I'm bound to. Plan B, you know.
Plan B, yeah. Got to have a plan B.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you need it.
Right, just in case.
Just in case. Okay, well, I guess we're going to get off, and thanks everyone for watching. Please be sure and like our video and subscribe. That'd be great. And we'll be seeing you, Forrest, maybe, or hear from you, who knows, but good luck. And good luck, everybody, with your chase.
Good luck.
Good luck.